Welcome to Turn Writing Fear Around podcast. Simple methods to overcome fear and start writing again. I'm Elise Hittinger, and I'm the host for your journey to courage. Today's episode 104, Laugh Your Way to Courage. And I'm going to give you three really simple things that work using laughter. I had failed every New Year's resolution my whole life. Never once had I succeeded. Do you know how depressing that is? I was sitting there in tears when I realized it. And I thought, well, if I had succeeded in those, what would be different in my life now? And I thought about it and I went, I'd be happy. Well, I don't need New Year's resolutions to be happy. What else would make me happy? And I decided to set a goal to laugh 400 times a day. Too big to measure and big enough to keep me focused on laughter. That was over 30 years ago, you guys. 30 years ago. And let me tell you, it changed my life. So, how does that apply to anxiety and fear and courage? Well, the more you fill yourself up with laughter, the less room there is for anxiety and fear. And it gets even better if you can laugh at your anxiety and you can laugh at your fear. I know for a lot of you that seems absolutely insane. No way, no how. But why laughter? Well, think about it. If you're stuck in a loop in your mind, what if? What if I fall? What if I get hurt? If you're stuck in that loop and you kind of take yourself out of that picture and you look at yourself from the outside, you're sitting on your couch, you're sitting on your horse, nothing going on around you. And you can see that little wheels turning in your head of anxiety and fear. As soon as you can laugh at that picture that there's nothing really happening, it's all made up in your head, and you can see that from an outside perspective, that laughter will break that loop. And now you won't have to worry about the anxiety and the fear. The laughter will replace it. It just stops it. And you can actually just start laughing at your anxiety and fear. Some of the crazy things, I used to pass out in the waiting room to get my teeth cleaned. Not a cavity, not shots, to get my teeth cleaned. I'd pass out. Well, when I take myself out of that picture and I see myself laying on the floor in a dentist waiting room with my feet up on a chair so I get the blood back in my head. I laugh. It's funny. It's really funny. Guess what? I don't have a problem getting my teeth cleaned anymore. I've done a lot of other work too, but that was one of the first things. I'm thinking about what do other people think seeing me laying there on the floor? The second thing is what happens when you rewire your past with humor. Nobody says you have to remember things the way they happened. There's a couple of posts in my Fear to Courage group, Overcoming Anxiety and Fear group. There's a couple of posts in there that walk you through how to take an accident and turn it into a cartoon. My favorite is Acme, Wile E. Coyote and the Roadrunner. I can turn just about any accident into a Wile E. Coyote cartoon and laugh about it. And once you start laughing about what's happened to you in the past, it squeezes out all the room for fear. And it just brings joy back into your life. You don't have to stay stuck in that past. You can bring yourself into the present and laugh about it. No matter what, you can laugh about it. The third thing is playfulness builds resilience. The more you play with things, the more resilient you become. My favorite for this is looking at video games. So if you think about the first time you ever played a video game, yes, I'm a gamer. If you haven't played video games, any board game, anything works. The first time you do it, you don't get very far. You aren't very good. And guess what? You go back to the beginning and you start over and you make it a little further because now you know things a little bit different and you have a little bit more experience. And then you go back to the beginning and you start over and you go a little further. That's how playfulness builds resilience in everything. The more playful you can make your life, the more you will enjoy your life and the less room for anxiety and fear. Now, if you want the speedy way to overcoming some of this stuff in your past, just sign up for a hypnotherapy chat. I'll just have a talk with you, see if it'd be a good fit. I've helped a lot of people just dump their past, reset, clean slate, get rid of all the old filing cabinets, all the stuff that's holding you back, and you just go, I can just enjoy today. I can enjoy tomorrow. So, love to help you out with that. I'll put a link in the description below. You guys have an amazing day. See you.